Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, welcome back to the channel. This looks so blurry. Hold on. Are y'all focused? Okay. All right. I think this works. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we are going to talk about, y'all see what the title says. How I spent almost $34,000 last month. But before we get into the conversation, I just want to say, I want to recognize that times for some people are a little hard right now. We have layoffs in numbers that we have never seen before in our history, in our past, that I know of. We have people who have lost jobs. The economy in the future is going to be very uncertain, for real. I want to recognize that. And I also want to say that every paycheck that I get, every month that goes by and I still have a paycheck, is truly a gift, seriously. Because with the layoffs and with the government shutdowns that's coming up in the future, with our economy overall in the United States of America shrinking, there's going to be a trickle-down effect. None of us know how this is going to affect us, or if we will find ourselves on the chopping block as well. This is a reality of mine and so many of you, okay? And even with that happening, I want to say that a lot of what I'm doing is because I did prepare for a time like this. I did. We talk about it all the time, and getting our emergency funds together, saving, paying off our debt or paying down our debt. For me, no debt, emergency fund is 5 years in the making. And then we have the extra funds that we set aside to help pay off our home. My house is almost paid off. We owe about $100,000 still on it. So there's a lot of things that there's a lot of steps and measures that I've taken for this time. Therefore, I can continue to spend the way I've been spending because, again, every paycheck is truly a gift. It's truly the icing on top of the cake. It's truly the cherry on top of the ice cream cone. It's truly, or the ice cream. It's truly all of those things, okay? So I just want to recognize that none of this is gratuitous. None of this is, I'm not taking any of it for granted. But because I have the emergency fund, I don't have to stock up for what may happen in the future. I don't have to hoard my money or put things, because I don't know what's going to happen, because I've already did that. I've already done that work so that whatever happens, I'm ready and prepared for it. I have my armor on. I'm ready. I'm ready. So that's what that's about. But I also want to say, in times like this, don't be afraid to celebrate your blessings. Don't be afraid to celebrate your wins. Don't. Because I know, like I said, I've been going back and forth with this. I know some of us can feel like it's a form of survivor's guilt. Like, oh my goodness, I still have a paycheck. I still have a job. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it out loud because of those who don't. But life is still lifing out here. We still have to do the practices that we set in place, that we put in place. And even with everything that's going on, let's remember that all we've done is so that on today, on this day, on the day in the future, on whatever day that is, you are ready, okay? And if you haven't gotten ready, there's still time to get ready. Start putting the practices in place now more than ever. Slow down on the spending. And I know that's going to sound very hypocritical from me, because clearly I'm going to tell you about how I spent almost $34,000. Okay. But again, we're all at different places in our financial journey. In a place that I am, this is why we're able to do a little more than we've been able to do in the past. In the past, I sacrifice so that I can live today the way I'm living today. And hopefully tomorrow we can live even greater, because we're still doing things and putting measures in place to get in an even better and stronger financial position. And of course, all of this, most of this, a good portion of this is going to be reliant on having employment. Okay. But with the employment I have, we're just going to keep rolling forward. And then when I don't have employment anymore, then we may not have a home payoff journey. That may go on pause. Things like that, okay? So, in the meantime, let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. Y'all, every month, the beginning of the month, we create a budget, right? So, on this side of the paper is what I created, the budget I created at the beginning of the month. And then on this side of the paper is what actually happened. If it's highlighted in pink, it means I did better than I expected. And it's highlighted in blue, it means I went over budget, or I didn't budget for it at all. It's something that just kind of popped up in the month. All right. So let's talk about it. Y'all, I predicted, or I said that I would make, I didn't predict. I said that I would bring home $14,373. And this was after taxes. This is my after tax money, the money that will hit my accounts. Okay. I actually did a little bit better. I brought home 15,000 even. How did you bring home 15,000 even, girl? Like, where they do that at? It's because I was $8 short of 15,000. $8 short. So one of the games that I play when I know that I'm kind of there, but not quite, I do two things. I ask myself, is there something that I can do to bring in more money to kind of bridge the gap? Nothing's dependent on it, right? $8 isn't gonna make or break anything. So that's one of the things I do. And then the second thing I'll do is, if there's nothing that I can do or feel like doing, I just ask somebody for $8. Can I have $8, Jay? Can I have $8, Ma? Somebody, anybody. And they'll usually Cash-App me the money, and boom, made my goal. So 15,000 is what I made in the month of February. Okay. This is how I spent that money. What I did is I said I was going to do my base mortgage payment of $1,536. I actually did a little more because I play a game where I like my mortgage to end in a nice even round number. So I'll add more from the February budget, from that 15,000, to make that number a nice round number. So I actually paid $1,632. Okay. HOA is $111. The gas bill was a little higher. I said $155. It actually came in at $190. The electricity bill came in a little higher. I said $165. It came in at $187. This is the other thing. When you come over budget, right? When you spent more than you intended, there's always a reason. So I want you to examine that reason. Don't just let it slide. Examine the reason. And the reason may be a good reason, or the reason might be BS. So what is your reason? My reason is probably this is BS. I really believe that my electricity bill is so high, because usually it's not as high in the wintertime because I'm usually running more gas because of heat. But y'all, I've become addicted to a space heater. Is that what you call it? Like the portable little heater thing? I've become addicted. I like to burn up. I don't know why. So I really believe that's what is increasing my electricity bill. So yeah, that's what I think. Cell phone. I have 3 phones on my plan. Plus I am paying something extra because I got a new cell phone. And y'all know how that do. I'm with T-Mobile, and the way they do it is they will give you money toward your phone, when you return in a phone, but they prorate it. They break it up over the months. So if you pay that phone off beforehand, they don't give you the prorated amount that they're going to give back to you. So I have to slow drag this thing, right? So my cell phone bill is $200, and I do prefer T-Mobile because they have an international plan that whenever I travel, I don't have to pay anything extra for data. Up to a certain amount, of course, but even then, once I've reached that amount, it just downgrades me to the slow data. So I love that package. It is so worth it for me because I'm always traveling somewhere. I'm always out of the country. A good 6 times a year. So that's what that is. Internet. I said $80 and it actually came in at $99. And again, this is blue. And the reason for this is because I upgraded the router. So this month, this month of March, we should see this shake out and see what is my internet bill really going to be. Security system, $57. Insurances, and this is for my car, this is for my home, and this is somebody else's insurance that I pay. I said $444 and it actually came in at $418. Housekeeping was $319. They come every other week. Subscription services, I said $41. It came in at $43. And this is for Paramount Plus. This is for Premium, Google Premium, YouTube Premium, whatever you call it. And this is for like a $5 thing that I do with, because I be playing Monopoly Go phone app. And yeah, $5. Groceries, $541. Restaurants, I spent $231. And actually, I'm out here in this good parking lot. I hope this light is okay because I know it's really bright behind us. Okay, anyways. I'm in this good parking lot, and then I know that after I leave here, I'm gonna go pick up something from somebody's restaurant because that's how we're gonna be eating tonight. So that's how that goes down. Household miscellaneous, I spent $147. $15 was from a water bill. I just decided to put it here because it's $15. I seriously doubt my water bill is $15. I don't know if this is because I either had a late payment charge or if I had a or if I didn't pay a bill completely. I'm not sure. And I know I can look at the water bill and see what it is. But I just really don't care that much. I just paid the $15. And then I also spent about $68 on work supplies. And I just threw it in household miscellaneous. A lot of y'all know I got a new job and we love our job. We love our job so much that we just started buying things to decorate our desk. Actually, I didn't buy things to decorate my desk. Let me stop. What did I buy? Because that sounds very... I didn't buy things to decorate my desk. What I bought was, I got headphones at work. So I bought this thing off of Amazon that you can clip onto your desk that will hold your headphones so that they don't just have to sit on the desk all haphazardly. That. What else did I buy? I don't even remember. I don't like not remembering. What else did I buy, y'all? Because I feel like if you're buying things and you don't know what you bought or you can't remember what you bought, are you just shopping? Like, that's not good. We need to know what we're buying out in these streets. Okay. Ooh. All right. So, the thing to hold the desk, the headphones, I bought some calculators because I'm addicted to calculators, y'all. 2, I wanted one for my desk here at home and one for work. Some bags, some black gift bags for gifts. And this is some bottle brushes. So everything wasn't for work. Brushes to, to clean out your bottles at home. We have some bottles that we make coquito in. And then we also have like your thermos mugs. Bottles and things that are deep and too slender to fit your hand in. So I bought some brushes. That's what I bought. Good gracious, y'all. Whew, that was a struggle. And then $158 on fun miscellaneous. Hair, I set aside $250. I did not get my hair done still, so $0 there. Nails, I set aside $100 and it came to $105. And that's not too bad. It's tip. I could have tipped less to keep it $100, but I didn't. Lashes, I said $145 and I paid $220. And this is because I got a new set, a full set versus just getting a fill. So that's why it was more. Scotland, travel, $910. Now I told you guys before in another video how much I spent on plane tickets, and they were all one ways going and hopping around once we get to Europe. This plane ticket is for 2 tickets and it's coming back from Europe. So this plane ticket for 2 is leaving from Dublin to DC. However, we're going to have a 2-day stopover in Iceland. And so that's what that is right there. 401k, we spent $1,785 we invested in our 401k. And then we did $216 invested in our health savings account. Now, savings and additional investing, I said $1,100 and I only did $500. Extra mortgage payment, because y'all know. Now, this extra mortgage payment is the money that didn't go on the mortgage at the beginning of the month. This is the money that is usually left over at the end of the month. Because if anything pops up during the month, I'll tap into this, baby. I will. I have no shame about that. Okay. So I said $5,000 and I came in a little short at $4,939. These things get blues because I really don't play about my savings and extra mortgage. I don't play about it, but at the same time, I ain't that serious. But I don't play. So they get a blue. They get a blue. Gifts. I gave away $560 worth of gifts. There was a baby shower I attended. Plus, I have my gratitude sisters. We're about to have our party where we give gifts to one another. And then some other extra giving. $560. Passport renewal. I paid $154 for that. That included the passport renewal fee. Plus, I went and got the passport pictures taken, new passport pictures taken. Yes, I understand that I could have done them for free. The passport pictures came to $24. I went to Walgreens. Yes, I know. And I also got them on a thumb drive because I did my passport online, and so I just want the digital pictures. And then they also gave me physical pictures, which is always good to have because sometimes where I travel places, you can be in the airport and do your visa there, but you will have to have your pictures. So I always keep extra pictures on me because sometimes we travel and we don't know where we're going to end up and when we're going to need a visa, really. And these days you really can't do the picture yourself, but child, we tried and those pictures looked horrible. Because the lighting in my house, you got to stand against a white wall. You can't have a shadow. It can't cast a shadow behind you. So therefore, we had to walk around testing the shadow effects on the white walls. And the pictures just looked terrible. So I just was like, you know what? Let me go to the place and get my pictures taken. And so that's what I did. Clothes. $320 was spent on clothes. And this is another thing I didn't necessarily have to do. I needed a pair of jeans. I could have just went in and bought one pair of jeans, but I didn't. I did a little more than that. Miami, we're about to go to Miami this month for Jay's birthday, and I had spent $439 towards that. Vermont, Gwen and I was going to Vermont to snowboard. I spent $519 towards that. And the jury's still out because turns out we picked a date, we bought the tickets, and then Gwen realized she overcommitted and she could not go on this trip. So we had to cancel it. And y'all, we did not buy refundable plane tickets because we never plan on not going. And we're always trying to buy the plane tickets for as cheap as we can. So it costs $149. Now the plane tickets were only about $260. $149. Because I believe they gave us $109 credit a piece. So that's the situation. So really that was $519. I bought both plane tickets. I owe Gwen because she bought me some plane tickets before on another vacation, so it was my turn to buy her to treat her to a plane ticket. Yeah. So, but that was $519 wasted, y'all. If we didn't do that, I could have met my mortgage goal. I could have met my extra mortgage goal. She got me in the blue over here. Okay, and then remember I said we spent $33,000 because when we paid our mortgage, what we did was we took money that we did not spend in the month of January. Remember, my goal every single month is not to spend all my money. Everything that I keep, I get to send to my mortgage. So what did I keep from the month of January? I kept $8,751. And then I had $10,000 from savings that I was able to move over and send an additional $8 to send in total. An additional $18,751 to my mortgage. If you all are new here and you don't know about my mortgage payoff journey, check out the eye in the sky here. Check out the video where I talk about my latest update on my mortgage payoff journey. Yeah, so that is how we spent $33,751 in the month of February. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And I hope it all makes sense. I hope my beginning monologue made sense and all of that good stuff. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and talk to me down there in the comments below, okay? Where we're going to keep counting our financial wins, and we're going to keep counting our blessings, and we're going to count it all joy. All of it. All of it. However we have to. However we have to. Okay? So until the next video, y'all. Peace.